Good land. Plenty of good land in nice neighborhoods, land that's devoted now to a meaningless, mindless activity engaged in primarily by white, well-to-do male businessmen who use the game to make deals to get together to carve the country up a little finer among themselves. Golf is an arrogant, elitist game, and it takes up entirely too much room in this country. Entirely too much room. Listen to me. You know how much room it takes up? 17,000 golf courses, about 150 acres each. That's 3 million acres. That's 4,800 square miles. 2 Rhode Islands and a Delaware you could build for the homeless on the land that's currently devoted to this meaningless, mindless, arrogant, elitist, racist game. Racist game. Racist game. I say it's time to reclaim that valuable land from the wealthy and turn it over to the homeless. You see, I have solutions. You know the only problem? No one ever calls.
I'm in today's video, going to react to a George Carlin video. This one is called George Carlin, Amazing Stand-Up. I've never done a reaction to one of his videos before, but I've seen his videos on YouTube. And like the things he talks about serious issues, but in a way that will make you laugh, but at the same time that will make you think about what he's talking about. And like, I absolutely enjoy his stand-up comedy, so I thought maybe I should do a reaction to one of his videos here on my channel. So I've never seen this one before. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna talk about. It doesn't say what he's gonna talk about here. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you enjoy the video, please say so in the comment section below so I can find more of his videos and do more reactions for you guys. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on the video so that YouTube can promote the video to more George Carlin fans. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video.
From the 60s all the way into the 90s, this man has kept us laughing with his unique brand of humor. Please welcome George.
How you doing? Thank you. How you doing? Hey, nice to see you. Listen, I'm here to exploit this war. I'm here to exploit this war. War is good for business. Just take a look at the stock market, so I'm here to exploit it just like everybody else in this country. Best thing about this war, it's on every channel. And every channel has a slightly different war. Did you notice that? If you don't like the way it's going on Channel 2, try Channel 9. Maybe your side is winning over there. And the ratings are good. The ratings are good for the war. We like war. We're good at it. We're a warlike people. This country is only 200 years old, and we average a major war every 20 years. 200 years old, 10 wars. Do the arithmetic yourself. We are a warlike people. We are perfect children of Europe. We're fort builders, land grabbers, and bomb throwers, folks. We're not happy. We're not happy unless we're dropping bombs on some helpless civilian population that has no argument with us whatsoever. No argument with us whatsoever. We are bomb throwers. And when we're not dropping high explosives, on some small nation that only has a marginally effective air force, then we're declaring war on something at home. We love to declare war on something at home, don't we? Anything we don't like about ourselves, we have to declare war on it. We can't get rid of this war mentality from our public life. We got a war on poverty, war on crime, war on cancer, war on litter, war on drugs. Did you ever notice we don't have a war on homelessness? No war on homelessness. You know why? You know why? I'll tell you why, because there's no money in it. There's no money in that problem. Nobody stands to get rich off of that problem. You find a solution to homelessness where the businessmen and the politicians can steal a couple of $1 million each, you'll see the streets of America begin to clear up pretty fast. I'll give you a couple ideas. Listen, I got a couple ideas for homelessness. First thing we ought to do, give the homeless their own magazine. Give them their own magazine. That's a sure sign of making it in this country. Every group in this country that makes it gets its own magazine. They got Working Mother magazine, Black Entrepreneur magazine, Hispanic Business magazine. Any activity engaged in by more than 4 people in this country gets a magazine devoted to it. Dart throwing, backpacking, basket making, boating, hiking, walking. Walking! There's actually a magazine called Walking! Look, Dan, the new Walking is out. Here's a good article, putting one foot in front of the other. Give them their own magazine. You know? Come on. Give them their own magazine. You know what you call it? Better crates and cartons. Then when they get finished reading it, they can use it to line their clothing. Well, that's the kind of answer you'd get from a conservative American businessman. He'd say, yeah, let them read it. When they get finished reading it, they can use it to plug up the holes in them piano crates they live in. A good, practical, sound, American business conservative solution. I'll give you an idea about homelessness. First thing you got to do is change the name. It's not homelessness. It's houselessness. These people need houses. A home is an abstract idea. It has to do with a setting, a state of mind. These people need physical, tangible structures. Low-cost housing. But where are you going to put it? Nobody wants you to build low-cost housing near their house. They don't want it near them. We got a thing in this country called NIMBY. N-I-M-B-Y. Not in my backyard. That's what they call it. People don't want anything near them, especially if it might help somebody else. They don't want any kind of social help located near them. You try to open up a halfway house, you try to open up a drug rehab center, you try to open up a little place for some retarded people who want to work their way into the community. People say, not in my backyard. They don't want it near them, especially if it might help somebody else. It's part of the great American spirit of generosity. You can ask the American Indians all about the great American spirit of generosity. If you need current information, try a black family. They'll help you figure out the great American generous spirit. These days we call it 1,000 points of light. People don't want anything near them, even if it's something they believe in, something they think society needs, like prisons. Everybody wants more prisons. Everybody wants that. That's the new answer to all of our problems. Lock a lot of people up. People say, build more prisons, but not here. Well, why not? What's the problem? What would be wrong with having a prison in your neighborhood? Would seem to me like it would make it a pretty crime-free area, don't you think? You think a lot of crackheads and pimps and street criminals are going to be hanging around in front of a prison? No way, they're gone. What's wrong with these people? You know? I mean, all the prisoners are locked up, the criminals are behind the walls, and if a couple of them do break out, what do you think they're going to do? Hang around? Check real estate? No way. They're gone. The whole idea of breaking out of prison is to get as far away as you possibly can. Not in my backyard. Well, I got an idea where we can put some low-cost housing. Golf courses. This is just what we need. Golf courses. Plenty of good land. Plenty of good land in nice neighborhoods, land that's devoted now to a meaningless, mindless activity engaged in primarily by white, well-to-do male businessmen who use the game to make deals to get together to carve the country up a little finer among themselves. Golf is an arrogant, elitist game, and it takes up entirely too much room in this country. Entirely too much room. Listen to me. You know how much room it takes up? 17,000 golf courses, about 150 acres each. That's 3 million acres. That's 4,800 square miles. 2 Rhode Islands and a Delaware. You could build for the homeless on the land that's currently devoted to this meaningless, mindless, arrogant, elitist, racist game. Racist game. Racist game. I say it's time to reclaim that valuable land from the wealthy and turn it over to the homeless. You see, I have solutions. You know the only problem? No one ever calls. Rarely get a call from Congress or a think tank. Thank you all for listening. Good night. I'll see you.
Wow. 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 Like I said, he talks about serious issues, but in a way that will not make you uncomfortable, like in a way that will make you laugh, but at the same time, like, think about the things he's saying. Like, he really made a lot of points. Like, I think I saw a video where someone mentioned the word homelessness, and the TV host said to him that you are not allowed to say that word on TV. These are the type of things they're dealing with. I'm like, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please say so in the comment section below so you can find more George Carlin videos and do more reactions for you guys. And until next time,